How to become a celebrity. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Tonight's going to be a quick one. It's Sunday night. I spent most of the day with my family, and one of the things I like that my brain races back to are the movies that have inspired me when it comes to business. And I'm going to talk about one particular one today, which I think I've mentioned in previous shows, but it's always worth bringing up. And it's a movie that's about 10 years old, and I've got to tell you what to watch. And it's one you would not think has anything to do with business whatsoever, but it does have to do with business, because one of the main things that I encourage people to do is to build some type of celebrity within your industry, within your marketplace, within the people that you're attempting to get the attention from. And hopefully you're attempting to get attention from your marketplace so that you can introduce them to your products and services. One of the easiest, simplest ways of doing that is to become a celebrity to those people. Now, I'm not talking about a celebrity in front of the world. I'm talking about those people. There's a way to go about doing that. And this movie that I'm going to tell you about, if you haven't seen it yet, you ought to see it. And if you have seen it and didn't think about it in this way, you have to go back and rewatch it, because it has so many lessons necessary that can show you exactly how to become a celebrity. So we're going to get into that in a second. Let me just remind you about brianjpombo.com/Amazon, which is the address for the Amazon Proof Strategy session. If you are a business owner or executive and you're looking to overcome competitive forces in your marketplace, you're going to want to check out the Amazon Proof Strategy session. Once again, that's at brianjpombo.com/Amazon. You can find that link in the description. Now, let's discuss this movie. I'm just going to give you a brief overview. I'm not going to ruin it for you. And there's a lot that could be ruined in it, which isn't typical of a documentary. That's right. This is a documentary movie, and it's one of those that when it initially came out, it was put out by a person that's known for doing a lot of performance art and doing things that, you really can't trust. And his name's Banksy. If you're not familiar with Banksy, go and look him up. Banksy is an artist and started out as a street artist, putting things up in areas where they weren't allowed, but doing it in such an odd way that it caused everybody to notice and to discuss it, to the point to where when he'd put up pieces of graffiti art, there would be many people demanding not to have it taken down because they enjoyed it so much. So Banksy has a really interesting story, and a lot of that's covered within this movie. Even though the movie isn't about him, it is presented very much through his eyes and the eyes of his contemporaries. And so this movie, I don't remember exactly when it starts, but it was released in 2010. So it's 10 years old at the time of our talk here tonight. And it's really worth seeing, because it takes a person that is a complete nobody, and you don't even realize this is happening. You're going to get halfway through this movie. I'll tell you the truth. You're going to get halfway through this movie and you're going to be, I don't know why I'm watching this. I don't understand. I don't get where this is going. I don't understand. Hang in there. You gotta hang in till the end with this movie, because it starts out real strange and it starts getting real interesting. Like I said, about halfway through, everything takes a turn and it becomes something completely different. What it discusses, though, is celebrity and the power that celebrity has in the marketplace, and the ability to be able to manufacture celebrity out of absolute thin air, and the steps that the person that is covered in this movie goes through to become a celebrity. Like I said, a lot of people thought it was fake. The plain fact of the matter is, the person that becomes a celebrity in this movie is still a celebrity today, and you've probably never even heard of him. But you can go and look him up. He's always meeting famous people. This person met with the Pope not long ago. I mean, it's too crazy to not be true. So even if the whole thing was made up, its basis in fact and human psychology and how people work, it's worth seeing just for that. But it's not fake. It's the real deal. Go and watch it. It's called Exit Through the Gift Shop. Did I even tell you the name yet? It's called Exit Through the Gift Shop, and it was released from Banksy, but the movie does not start out directly from his perspective. It starts out from someone else's. It's a very interesting movie unto itself, but watch it for the business lessons of how to become a celebrity in your marketplace. And you don't have to do it as wild and crazy as these people are doing it, but understand the principles behind what caused them to be able to succeed. So check that out, Exit Through the Gift Shop. It's a quick one tonight. I told you we'll be back here tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.